Did you know students perform better when wearing school uniforms? My purpose today is to try and persuade you for the use of school uniforms. I've conducted multiple hours worth of research on this topic and I can assure you everything I say is accurate. School uniforms can help out students in more ways than one. I will begin by discussing the problem, then talk about some of the causes, and conclude with my solution. Let's begin with the problem. Despite the benefits, many people refuse to implement mandatory school uniforms. In most cases, even if the people are well informed on the benefits of uniforms, they still refuse to implement them as they are simply biased against them for one reason or another. Only about 16.5% of public schools in the United States have mandatory uniforms. The number has begun to drop in the past decade, which saw a high of 19% around 2010. Along with that, it is mostly the student body that disagrees when the debate comes up. Most school officials go to the students for their opinion before they make any final decisions. Most students are against the switch as they like dressing their own clothes and don't want to have to dress up every day. Now that we understand the problem, let's move into some of the causes. There are two reasons why people refuse to implement mandatory uniforms. Largely and most importantly, people believe that uniforms take away the freedom of expression from students. With not being able to dress the way you want, it hinders the student's creative thinking and personalization. Second, it is known that the education system in the U.S. has been struggling for some time. Making them pay to clothe all their students isn't something that entices most school boards. Now that we clearly understand the problem and the causes, let's look at the solution. The solution, which is to implement mandatory school uniforms in public schools, offers two main benefits. The first it will help obviously is bullying. With students not having to worry about peer pressure that comes from wearing specific clothing, they can concentrate more on their education. Not only does it help in that area, it helps outside the classrooms as well. Uniforms teaches the students to dress smartly and take pride in their appearance. With the added feeling of personalization, students can learn to take home with them and carry it the rest of their life. After going through all that, let's review what we've learned. We learned that many people don't believe in school uniforms, but most people just don't like them. Then we learned about the causes. People believe that it mostly takes away from the freedom of expression. Finally, we learned that the benefits of school uniforms, and it mostly helps with bullying. School uniforms need to be a standing point in every education system that wants to succeed and excel above others. You can personally start the next large movement in the education system by starting a petition to change your local school to mandatory uniforms. Thank you.